Hi there, this is Stephen from Maxim Digital. I'm doing a screencast to quickly go through the QMB Homes website and itemize the pieces or the things that are needing to be updated, amended on the website to finalize. I realize that another company has done this website and you are potentially seeking to get the website finished. There are a number of issues that I've quickly looked at, and I'll go through now the website step by step so that you've got a visual as to what I'm talking about when I refer to it in the email. So firstly, I'm on the home page and looking at this pop-up which has come up, and we can see that it has an error for the site owner, invalid site key. This is most likely due to this plugin requiring a membership payment, so that would need to be investigated once access was given to the back end. So that may be a fairly easy issue to resolve. The next issue is if I click on the close button, then I click on another page, we can see that the pop-up comes up again. I'm unfamiliar with how you want the website to work, but I would think that this pop-up should only come up once, maybe twice through the entire session. So maybe once upon screen load and even after a certain amount of time. So rather than it being the first thing that people see, the website could be more in line with going to the home page, coming back to here. So the website looks like this, which is a great entrance to the site. And then as they scroll down, many of these pop-up plugins, once you get to a certain level, then the pop-up would appear. And probably once. I think that's enough if people are interested. Once again, needing to look at the plugin and seeing what functionality it has built in. So the first step will be to go through each page, page by page, as quickly as I can to get a general feel for what the website would need to finalize it. So firstly, if I come down, there is a bit of an alignment issue with these images here. These images here, you may not be able to see it on this screencast, but you would certainly see it if you looked at it online. They're a little bit blurry. It's not a huge issue, but if you compare it to this image, these ones could be higher res, and there are ways that we can ensure that that is nice and sharp. The copy seems to be fine on the website throughout this homepage. The issue that I would bring your attention to is that if you are going to advertise on Google AdWords, that's an ongoing cost. There's also organic ranking in Google. So if someone was to type new home, custom home, Sunshine Coast, Google will respond to that and list you organically if you have words in your website that relate to those search terms. So that's called SEO, search engine optimization. So here, full turnkey packages is great, but what we really need to do is, at least on one of these slides, really herald that you're on the Sunshine Coast, if that's where you are, where I believe you are, or whatever location that you're in. And then also throughout all of this copy here, finding the keywords that people are using when they're at that specific time of looking to find a new home builder and putting that copy in the website. So that's a service that we can do, and I won't dwell on that, but that is certainly something that has long-term benefit, and using Google AdWords has an immediate short-term benefit as a paid option. So looking at the rest of the homepage, it all is quite nice, to be honest. It's a very pleasing design. Brings across that you are a quality home builder, and I think people would really get that. Well laid out, nice and spacious. You've got some client testimonials. We could obviously put some more client testimonials on left to right so that people could see that there were more than just two if you wanted to. That's something that we could obviously do later on, not necessary. And these icons are quite nice. We could do, once again, some SEO keywording in amongst these. And you have a blog running, which is great because that will be really good for organic traffic as well. If I come down to the step-by-step guide to your new home, we can see that there is just some dummy copy that's been placed in here, so that copy would need to be updated. And I did enter an email address to download the PDF, and as far as I know, thank you for your message, it has been sent. There is no download on the step-by-step to your new home. So whether this guide has been created, I can't say, and it needs to be added to this download PDF section here. Moving down to the final section of the web, the homepage, you have a nice section here. This graphic is a little bit blurry, but probably not too big a deal, but that certainly has room for improvement. The copy is fine. Discover the benefits and start your project. So I'm just clicking now to those two buttons. So project management, QMB Home saves you time and money. It looks like there is a good amount of text here that is relevant to your industry and to the clients. Once again, I would say that SEO would be improved so that we could get organic traffic if you wanted to go down that route. Other than that, that page is fairly good. And I have tested this contact info section before, and that seemed to be working because Tony, you replied. So back onto the home page, the final section, sign up to our newsletter. I just paused the video and entered my email address. Thank you for your message, it has been sent. So if there was a newsletter, if that's what's planned, then hopefully I am on the mailing list. You may be able to check that at your end, or we can check that later on. So finally, the bottom of the page is very good. You've got a strong call to action here. A lot of websites miss that. They don't have a very clear way to contact people at the bottom of the page, and they bounce, which means that they're off somewhere else. So that's quite good. You've got some blog links here. So I'll just quickly bring this page up and see if there is something there. This pop-up coming up once again. The blog single. Okay, so there's a little bit of work there. 5 secrets of pulling off simple minimal design, and we have dummy copy in here. So once again, and comments. Looks like we've got some spam in the comments, or somebody's tried to leave and test out your comment section. Irrelevant top-rated products, so that would need to be looked at. So that's basically the homepage in a nutshell, and so just back to the homepage. So yeah, I think that the website has a lot of potential. It's a great looking website. The design is very clean, attracting, and would generate a lot of interest from your target audience. So it really looks like it's a polished job, making sure that we dot the I's, cross the T's, making sure that everything works, and potentially an SEO package so that for a long-term strategy you are bringing in traffic leads at no cost. That's what the benefit of SEO is. So that's a brief synopsis of or audit of your website, and keen to talk to you more about it. So thank you for watching. Thanks, Tony, and chat soon. Cheers.